Put your camera, please. Thank you. Anything? Is there anything over here? Or are you just like, hey, you know, if you're feeling up to it, you can pop over to the lake. This is, you know, not looking too welcoming as a location. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to the forest. How'd it go with Kemu? Did he want you to talk to you about something? It was a little more than a leisurely walk. We were supposed to go look for Laika and Yoshi. Yoshi? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Isun, are you really gonna go there? Who said I'm going back? I'm using the royal we. I was talking about Furball here. Yoshi is like another world. Get lost and you might never return. But don't you worry, Amy here will find Laika. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, Isun, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the Day of Darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kemu will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and without the demon's blizzard, and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamoi will be able to survive that day. There are only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Laika's not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then. Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kemu wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the White Wolf Shirinui. You must be very strong if you can cope with Isun. And your point is... Sorry. Anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you the way to the forest. Come when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest. Bye. This game really just pulls shit out at you. You know, like, the game, like, from my perspective, has, like, fully ended twice now. And then just gone, oh, by the way, the Day of Darkness is fast approaching, like, out of nowhere. Hey, wait, you're not really gonna go to Yoshi, are you? Ignorance must be bliss, Furball. The forest entrance has been sealed by the Oina crest. Strangers can't even get in, unless, of course, somebody from the Oina tribe whips up a spell or something. Well, convenient... yes, please, let me... It's sealed by Oina crest. I kind of figured that's why she went there, but, you know, just tell me that a couple times if you want. Let's go. I do not see her. So I guess I have to shake down the whole village, even though I would have assumed the point of her coming over here would be to let us in, but I don't see her, so I guess I'll go fuck myself. Squirrel girl. Oh, what's this? Are you just an ordinary wolf? You must have come into the village to find shelter from the cold. That dreadful day that comes once every 100 years is near. We've been squirreling away food in preparation for a year now. But the blizzard's making our daily lives even harder. And Laika's gone missing, too. I don't know if we'll make it. Laika's missing, of course, but then there's Oki to worry about, too. He took Kotone, our treasured sword that used to be enshrined near Lauchi Lake at the foot of Izo Fuji. What was he thinking to take it and leave? This is hardly the time to fight amongst ourselves, right? Just talking to a wolf helps take my mind off the cold. Good for you, Squirrel Girl. Woohoo! I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. It's got a bit bigger than I planned, though. Well, the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that's the biggest I can manage. But you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep rolling that there. Make it really, really huge. Yeah. Let's get rolling. Fun meeting. How big do you want this damn ball to be? Is this good enough for you? Is this big enough? Oh, you want me to bring it back to you? Is that the issue? Is this good enough, brother? Woohoo! You did it, Wolfie! I've never seen a snowball so huge. I can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary. But really cool, too. You're definitely the snowball king of Kamui now, Wolfie. Damn right you're gonna give me that praise. First hole-digging king and now snowball king. Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles. Alright, this was a massive waste of time. Sick. Hey, brother. The Elder must have summoned you because he wanted you to go to Yoshi. Don't forget to take that charm if you plan on entering the forest. You'll find it at the edge of Lauchi Lake, north of the village. Put a cork in it. No, we didn't. Well then, let me give you this piece of advice. Do not underestimate the land of Kamui. Never said I did. Now cut me some slack already. I'm gonna find Like, ain't I? I'm warning you not to underestimate the power of nature. Kamui is a harsh land, but with or without the demon's blizzard. But you're a Ponicle. You should know all that, right? Don't get yourself killed by underestimating Mother Nature. Alright, I am going to the lake. Who's in here? It took a surprisingly long time to walk up here. Alright. Tuskull's got my favorite mask by quite a lot. Because, look. Squirrel Girl, alright, whatever, that's cute, you know. Guy with, like, weird fucking Legend of Zelda monster mask, whatever, you know, that looks weird. My man Tuskull, however, operating on an entirely different level, went and found 2 birds and stapled them to his mask with 1 wing out on each side. What a guy. I know who you are. And they move when he speaks. Oh my goodness. What an absolute. This might be a her, actually. Whatever. When they speak, the birds move at the same time. Easily the best mask. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Across the sea? I thought we were still, we walked like 5 feet in that tunnel. Guess this really resonates with Oina because they're so spiritual. Oh, his son! It's been quite a while, so you're still alive. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard about it. Well, you know, whatever. So people are dead, who cares? So what's with all these demons coming back? And where the heck is Laika? The demons have shut themselves up in Isofuji's Waku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging out throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Athen Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me most, though. It's hard to imagine something that would worry me more. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Alright, look. You gotta have some priorities here, okay? You know? Now, how the demons came back is certainly a question. Yes, fair enough. But you're going to die in like a week. In like a week's time, like, woof, all frozen in a solid block of ice. Fucking dead. Gone. Annihilated. But that's not the concerning part. Who is gonna document why? Well, maybe if we aren't dead, look, that's not important. Kemu noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up as if in response to it. Southern lands? Oh, she must mean Nippon. Are we not in Nippon anymore? I kind of got the impression we were still in Nippon because we didn't really go very far. Like, how long was that tunnel? Where the fuck are we on the map now? In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochi, Amy. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its roots in Lauchi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Izo Fuji. Now, Tuskull, you've got a sick mask and all, but it strikes me as a little conceited, to be honest, to go, oh yes, all the troubles in the world originated from right in my back garden. You know, like, it just seems a little grandiose. There is a large lake called Lauchi at the foot of Izo Fuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. We're gonna find Virgil? Is Virgil in the Ark? Yamato was the name of his sword. That's the reference, thank you. Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. Between the design on the ship and that, oh yes, it just fell from the heavens. This game just got real close to being some spin-off material for Skies of Arcadia. Very similar, like, design thing fell from space. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long, long ago in the age of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above. Ooh, I sort of called them. Yes. This will go nicely in my fan fiction. And sunk into Lauchi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. Yes. It's a very similar origin story. The ark that the Celestials were on came... God, I missed that video game. The ark that the Celestials were on came crashing down to this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. How did they not know if they were countless? What they didn't know is that there were countless monsters on. Where were they hiding? One by one, they were all consumed till all the Celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands in single file line. The world hasn't been safe since. I like this pivot in the story a lot because you remember when we were just fighting Orochi? That was a nice, you know, Japanese mythology kind of story that we were taking part in right there. And now, we're at the point where a giant spaceship full of god aliens crashed into Mount Fuji. And then, but they didn't know that all the good angel aliens were eaten by the demon alien angels. And then they disembarked from their spaceship and started ravaging the lands. It feels like we've come quite a long way from just, hey dude, remember when that dumbass took the sword out and let Orochi out? Now, and then fucking over in Birdland, got a lady just casually taken off in a fucking bamboo ship that we got out of the center of the earth. When I was in the center of the earth. It's said that the monsters still raise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's fair enough. But why do they only say that? I could see the ship jutting out of the lake outside, like... Maybe we should investigate the situation. That's all I know about it, though. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the Celestial Plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. Alright. I want a video game where we play as that one guy. That sounds like a sick survival horror game. Now, it's very important to me that we keep the Okami aesthetic all in place and all, but we gotta reframe it drastically, okay? I want the survival horror game where we play as the one good space alien angel alive on the Ark of evil space aliens. That sounds like it would be a sick video game. It would probably take quite some work to make the game scary in Okami's art style, but we can do. I believe in Kamiya. He's just fucked up enough to pull it off. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. Is the pivot gonna be that Susanoo's ancestor was the one guy that got off the Ark? Not really the pivot, but is that gonna be the origin of that story? That'd be pretty rad. Susanoo comes back in the last 5 minutes of the game, is like, yes, it's I, the space alien. First time I've heard that. They say the reason the monsters still emerge from the Ark in Lauchi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. There are so many rulers of darkness, it feels like. Because I would have just categorized, like, Orochi as being pretty much the principal force of darkness. No, shit, dude. Fucking sit down, 8-headed boy. No, we got fucking Fox Lady over here, and we got the ruler of darkness hanging out in the spaceship over here. Does he have a name? Oh, it's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. Why? It's right there. I literally point out the window at the Ark. Why have none of you tried to go on it? But the Ark has brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. I mean, so, like, have you, like, looked out and, like, seen monsters coming out of the spaceship and not thought that maybe we should try and do something about that? If the power of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamoi, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning. I hope we find courage in there. I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, am I to assume you have Camus' permission? I speak of permission to enter Yoshi, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Annie, here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Uena crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal. But if the Elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Uena amulet. Seesaw. Yeah, that's the one. With that amulet, you can pass the Uena crest unhindered, and you can proceed on to Yoshi. If the Elder has deemed it to be right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find light. Find her before it's too late and Kamoi freezes over. Oh, so now you're concerned about Kamoi being frozen over. I thought you were more interested in why Kamoi was gonna get frozen over. Whatever, alright. Oh look, there's the Ark. You know. Maybe one of us should set foot on it. Nah, probably not though, right? Also, yo, it's not that big. How will countless demons hide? Whatever. I mean, I've seen you before. You've just got a different thing stapled in front of you, so that's very exciting. You seem to have a very weird ass. Also, it seems to be a sort of insectoid arrangement, so that's also, hey, sick. Just dodge into the board. Look at that. Alright, it's not good. I don't like that very much. That's not what I expected to see under that, and it's, well, I didn't really expect it to come off at all. That's just fucking gross, dude. No wonder you're wearing the fucking mask. Holy shit, get that disgusting shit away from me. Oh, God. Alright, well, hopefully we don't see that boy again. Oh, God. Alright, let me in. Don't fight me. I don't want to do that. Sick. The wall just disappeared. We in there, boys. We've successfully infiltrated the forest. Finally. The Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Kamoi dubbed it Yoshi. It means consuming forest in their ancient language. They say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. Oh no. What Amaterasu? Bah, not that half-baked prophet again. Maybe he's the alien. You know, I could see the French guy being the alien. That would all check out with me. What are you looking for now, ma chérie? I'm still looking for you know what. But this cold shore is making it difficult. I just realized I forgot to adjust the audio over here. Just do that now. That might have been really overbearing for like 10 minutes in there. If you're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, you'd better tell us who you really are. Who I really am? That's right. I mean, we already know that you're up to no good. Excusez-moi, but I don't know what you are talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I'm a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on about a path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder. Then you'll take Amy's place in heaven. That's not what he's talking about. He's looking for the ark. Huh? By the look I take it, I've hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever we go. A path to the heavens? Bah! More like a highway to you-know-where. I can't say hell, that might increase the age rating. You misunderstand me, my little bouncing friend. The path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing such as that. My path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamoi. I seek a heavenly ark. Heavenly ark? That's right. Here in Kamoi there is a ship of iron locked in the ice. I can sense it now. It is almost within my grasp. It's literally 10 feet in the other direction. Like, it's quite visible, actually. You know to know this, do you not, Amaterasu? Hey, leave Furball out of this. Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. Oh, there's that girl. Hold on. Really? This seems so deliberately set out. Alright, fine. Whatever, I would like to save the game, actually. Yes, please and thank you. I hope the audio isn't just, like, completely unusable since I forgot to do that. So the thing when, like, the one game requires you to record it differently to everything else, sometimes you fuck it up. I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yoshi means consuming forest? Alright. Now, I know this might be a very arbitrary point to suddenly complain about this, but, like, there is a frankly obscene amount of redundant dialogue in this game. We literally had this text box in this room 10 minutes ago. Not even like 5 minutes ago, we had this text box come out of someone else. You don't need to repeat everything. This game repeats itself a lot. It is said that those who lose their way here can never escape. That's also the same thing, phrased slightly differently to what Isun said. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Owina crest. Recently, however, the forest's power has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be waiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I had something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isun? There's a chance that Laika might be there. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition into the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Of course. Let me warn you first, do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. We Owina can't stay in here long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in the blizzard and die out here, so make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. Alright, let's go. Oh, spirits of the air, earth, and sea, protect us with your divine powers. Timed. I saw the chest. I made a conscious choice not to get it. I already made with my peace with not getting all the little baubles. It's okay. Alright, relax, guys. So can I just, like, totally dunk on this chick and beat her there? Because there doesn't seem to be too much deviation on the path right now. No. Yo. Relax, boys. Now, if there's a fork in the road, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's... Oh. The arrow's pointing this way. It's the way I'm going, alright? I know she said to follow... Oh, look, she's here. No problem. I guess... Oh. Well, that's awfully fucking rude. I guess if she's here, this must be the right way. So can you absolutely dunk on her and beat her there? And, like, do you get some kind of special interaction if you do? I hope so. I can't figure out how to jump off this fucking hill, so, you know. No fear of that happening for me. I would like to imagine the game is smart enough to go like, oh shit, Amaterasu, you are one fast bitch. But who knows? I do not like the fact there are ice physics in this video game. I would like for you to name me a game that has ever been improved by the addition of ice physics. You know, I guess if you're making like a simulation game, you know, it's kind of an obligation to have the ice physics in there. But like, ice physics are never fun. I'm just gonna keep following the arrows. I know it's said to go to the secret place, which logically would not be the place all these signs point you to. But I mean, it hasn't told me I'm fucking up so far, so like, you know, I see no reason to deviate. Well, that's awfully fucking rude of you, isn't it? Right as I'm coming around the corner. Yep, like that, right there. That's awfully fucking rude of you. Jesus, alright, that's fair. I deserve that one. Alright, you know, such is life. Well, I'm definitely not beating her at this point, am I? Maybe there's another loading... Oh, she's... Oh, sick, she waited. Nice, fucking loser. Ha! Do you fucking mind? I'm a little upset about that one. Please do not freeze me. It's okay. Yeah, I made my pace with not getting all the baubles. It's okay. At 90% of the things I get out of these treasure chests, I'm disappointed in. Alright, that's, you know, that's what I get for mashing too much, trying to get out of the ice, I suppose. Oh, do you actually not need to mash? Oh, sick, it's just a timed thing. Cool. Alright, let's not have that beeping at us. The bones. Not the big bone, just the small bone. No. Still gonna keep following the sign. Alright, sick. Just following the signs. So, I'm gonna be a little upset if the special secret place is just where... Okay, apparently it's just all the signs are pointing straight to the secret place. Okay. Here we are! It's been a while since I was last here, so I wondered if I'd make it. You know, after all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. It's almost like we sealed it in here. Amaterasu, this place is Yoshi Pet's Little's place, secret place. Welcome to Pongtan, home of the Ponkles. Oh, Isun, it's your home. I'm sure Isun will tell you a lot more about it. Ah! Anyway, Camus sensed Laika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic incantations, Kamui will freeze over for good. We're really counting on you, Amaterasu. I'm on the case. Put me in. This place hasn't changed a bit. Amy, the Ponkle Village Pongtan is in this tree stump. Too bad you're so big, you fat bitch. I'm sure you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. It's a good thing we have the mallet. Hey, isn't that... Yeah, it's the lucky mallet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Who knew tools could be so loyal? I guess you can visit the Pongtan if you were smaller, you fat bitch. Well, Furboy, you want to go in or what? Absolutely. Really? Well, I suppose you could ask the villagers about Laika. But you'll have to go in there by yourself. I ain't going in there. This slick helmet of mine could get ruined in such a gloomy place. Once again, I expected this malleting to be a more violent experience. Not just sort of wiggles at you. Good to go. Get in the tree. Throw that fat bitch in there. Oh, how delightful. Now that gave me a strong Legend of Zelda vibe right there. That combination of the, like, tree, of the fucking mushroom tiny people, and the music. Like, damn, dude, that's the Legend of Zelda. Which is not exactly new for the video game, exactly, but, you know, you understand. You get it. Alright, let's go talk to the tiny people.